Welcome to another video. Today we are going to be talking about downshifting a manual car and how to do it right, and how to not damage your transmission. Number one, learn how to upshift properly and learn the gears. And if you need help with that, I do have a video about that. I will try to link it in the description. Well, anyways, let's start driving. That way I can actually talk. Alright, number one, generally speaking, you do not want to shift back into first gear once you have shifted out of it. So you want to use second gear as much as you can. And each car is different as far as where second gear is comfortable being, as far as miles per hour and whatnot. But besides that, downshifting is relatively simple. Basically, what you're doing is you're doing the opposite of upshifting. So let's get up to speed and I'll show you what I mean. So once you're at speed and you want to downshift to slow down, there are two main ways that you should be doing it. Number one is you push the clutch in, flip the throttle, and let go of the clutch slowly and try to match the RPMs of the next lowest gear. And you'll need to figure that out by trial and error. So if the car is lurching forward and it's like jolting you, that means you are giving it way too much gas. But the opposite is true, is if it's pulling you back and your tires are squeaking at all and it doesn't feel natural, odds are you are not giving it enough. And it takes time to figure out how to do it properly and how much gas to give. Like for my car, what you're gonna wanna do is, say I'm in fifth gear right now. If I want to downshift into fourth, I know fourth gear at 50 miles an hour is gonna be about 3,000 RPM. So we're just gonna pop it down, and see, even I sometimes will give it a little too much, and you kind of hear along with C on the tachometer what is happening with the car. So now we shift into third, and make sure that you're not letting the clutch out as you're blipping the throttle, because that'll damage some of your components. But it's hot. Roll down these windows. Hopefully y'all can still hear me, but when you downshift, that's the easy way. Now, if you're in traffic or you're on track, the way that you want to be using it, you want to be downshifting, is you actually want to heel toe downshift. And the reason I say you should do that for traffic as well is just that way you can keep your foot on the brake and be more safe as a driver. And it takes more time. Granted, it takes a lot of time to figure out and do right. So we'll climb in the RPMs a little bit here. Just that way I can show you. What you're gonna do is you're gonna use the ball / big toe on your foot on the brake pedal. And then you're gonna twist your foot over a little bit, and you're gonna push down and blip the gas as you would with just your normal blipping of the gas with a normal downshift. But this time you're using more of your heel to do so. Now, it's easier in some cars and harder in others, but that's the general concept. And as you can see, even I've been driving manual for like 6 months, so I'm still not a master at it or anything. But yeah, that's your general concept, is going to be matching revs and making sure the car is not upset. And like I said, if the car is jolting forward, you're giving it too much. But if it's pulling you back at all and the car is jumping around, generally speaking, you're not giving it enough. And the synchros have to work overtime to fix your error if you're constantly shifting like that. And mind you, some people don't care necessarily about their synchros and all that, and they're like, oh, I'll just shift and I won't rev match. You really should. It makes it, you're gonna elongate the life of your whole transmission just by learning how to properly downshift. And if you own a new car, it can take it, I promise. Now, as far as backroads driving, it's a little bit more tricky. Generally speaking, if you're downshifting, you want to downshift on a straight. You never want to downshift mid-corner. That is recipe to kick your tail end out and not have a good time. Unless that's what you want. If you want to kick your tail end out, downshift through a corner and pop the clutch. But I don't do that. I don't recommend doing that at all. And just be safe when you do it. Learn how to do it on some back roads where you know there aren't gonna be a whole lot of people. I did it the wrong way, and I learned on the fly in highway traffic. Well, not really highway traffic, but stop and go traffic is how I learned how to heel toe downshift. But I would much recommend going to your favorite back road, going a reasonable speed, and on the straights, try your best to downshift for that next corner. But that's the fun thing about this car. Yeah, my shifter's been vibrating lately. It's strange. So, I think that's all the info I have to offer you today. Thank you for watching, and I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all learned something from this video. And if you could take one thing out of this video, just remember, if the car jolts forward, you gave it too much gas and it pulls you back, you're not giving it enough. Alright, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.